Hi, I'm Marianne Perry from CherishEveryday.com, and I am so excited to welcome you back to my videos where I give you an explanation and an overview of my project life and the week that I have done. I have not been able to do this since week 16, so I hope to go back and cover those weeks. But for right now, I want to pick up with week 28. I am featuring that on the blog along with this week's Becky Higgins Creative Team Inspiration. So if you are viewing this on YouTube, I encourage you to go over to the blog, CherishEveryday.com, and check that out. There is also links to the other creative teams along with Becky's blog. Also, you can check the blog posts before this. There is a pretty big giveaway to Becky's class, Project Real Life. And you can enter that simply by leaving a comment on that post. And the giveaway goes until this coming Wednesday. So I encourage you to enter that. So without further ado, let's go into week 28. As you can see, I used mainly cards from the Clementine collection. And then I added text to several of my photos, which is kind of becoming one of my favorite things to do, text from the computer, as well as I used one of Marcy Pinner's Week in the Review cards and matched it up to the Clementine. Love this, and I used some of the arrow stickers from the Clementine kits, and I just highlighted some of our main events from this week. Maybe I didn't cover those in some of the journaling cards, and I just wanted to highlight those. That has really helped me in the past couple weeks, kind of bullet point some of the things, and then either helped me with prompts to start journaling, or kind of to kick off that journaling, or just help me maybe to kind of highlight what we did this week. Another thing that I'm so excited that I got was the orange roller date stamp from Amy Tangerine and American Crafts. I will show that to you. I love this. I think it's one of my favorite ones so far. I will put a link to it on my website or on my blog, and I use that here, and all of a sudden I am loving putting dates again on my journaling cards. I think it's so important to have dates there. I almost always handwrite it, and then I've been adding the weeks, usually using thickers. I don't know if that's something I'll continue to do next year, because it has been a lot of work. And as I'm going through this year, I'm starting to simplify maybe more and more. Just something I don't have as much time, and the more as I've looked back to previous years, is something that I like is the more simpler versions. And I'll be honest, I just don't have as much time. This week I added a design C for my insert, and I simply trimmed it in half. And this is an American Craft tab, and I actually used this roller date stamp, I believe. Yes, I did, and I stamped Enjoy Today, and I left off the date part, and then I taped it on there, but then I stitched it down to make sure that it would stay. I only did that on one side, and then added text, Dancing in the Rain. Does not rain very often in Arizona, so when it does, we go out and celebrate. On the other side, again, I have a lot of the Clementine journaling cards that I used. I did a lot of hand journaling this week. Again, continuing to do that. I like to see my writing. If I continue to use my writing, it practices and it makes it better. So I'm not always a fan of it, but as I use it, it gets better. And I'm not always a fan of the way I write, but I found that the more I write, the better I get. Again, I used the stamp. I did happy memories and the date here. And you will find I am using my iPhone a lot and using Instagram shots. So this is an Instagram shot. This is a new book that we found thanks to my aunt. So it is the girl's favorite. Here's a picture of it here, and then here's the book actually opened. And then we actually had a lot cooler temperatures in Arizona this week. So this is a screenshot from my iPhone. And we actually had quite a bit of rain. And in our park, quite a bit of rain at flood. And there was actually some kids in the neighborhood that had a little fishing boat out there. So that's what this is. This is just a normal everyday shot that my husband was driving. And I took a shot with my iPhone going downtown. It's quite a bit of drive. It's like maybe 45 minutes to an hour drive, and going to a doctor's appointment, something I do once a month. So that is week 28. Fairly simple. I will put links to my to where I purchased if there was anything extra. Oh yes, one other thing. This was Instagram, and then this is one of the fold out memory, or one of the fold out journaling cards. And then this right here, the paper that you see in the background, is part of the Clementine journaling, the Clementine cardstock. And I just cut it down to a 4x6, and so I just kind of mounted that there, and I liked the way it looked on the background. Okay, I think that's everything that you need to know. Again, simple, put it together. I liked how easy this page was that came together, and I loved the way the colors all looked together. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, Marianne@CherishEveryday.com. And I hope you are having a fabulous time, and I hope you're keeping it simple so you're enjoying it. And I hope you're loving Project Life as much as I am, and I hope it is helping you to get your memories down. Have a fabulous day.